Forget sending in the troops. Forget launching missiles. In 2019, when Venezuela was in total freefall, the United States made a truly audacious move. They didn't go for a military strike. They went for a corporate takeover. This is the wild, untold story of how the U.S. tried to seize Citgo, the $11 billion American subsidiary of Venezuela's state oil company, and how that plan backfired spectacularly. Let's set the scene. It's 2019. Venezuela is collapsing under hyperinflation and political chaos, but it still owns a crown jewel right in America's backyard, Citgo. We're talking refineries, pipelines, and gas stations all across the U.S. It's a massive cash cow. The U.S. government sees a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Instead of recognizing the ruling Maduro regime, they officially recognize the opposition leader, Juan Guaidó, as the legitimate president of Venezuela. Now, this wasn't just a symbolic gesture, it was a legal masterstroke. By recognizing Guaidó, the U.S. Treasury could legally hand him the keys to Citgo. Just like that, the Maduro regime was locked out of its most valuable foreign asset. The plan seemed brilliant: starve Maduro's government of cash and use Citgo's profits to fund the opposition. It was a financial checkmate. Or so they thought, because that's when the lawsuit started. See, for decades, Venezuela had been a terrible business partner. They'd seized foreign assets, defaulted on massive loans, and broken countless contracts. An army of angry creditors was waiting in the wings: hedge funds, mining giants, and oil titans. These weren't small players. They held over $60 billion in legal judgments against Venezuela. They were what you might call vulture funds, and they had been circling for years, waiting for their moment. And then, the U.S. government served it up on a silver platter. By bringing Citgo into the U.S. legal system, they had just put Venezuela's last major asset within reach of these creditors. It was a feeding frenzy. A Canadian gold mining company stepped forward, then a major U.S. oil company, then bondholders who had bought Venezuelan debt for pennies on the dollar. One by one, they filed claims in U.S. courts, all saying the same thing: Venezuela owes us billions. Citgo is the only thing of value they have left, and we want our piece. And the U.S. courts started to agree with them. Suddenly, the U.S. government found itself in an impossible bind. They were trying to preserve Citgo for a future, democratic Venezuela, but their own legal system was about to carve it up and auction it off to the highest bidders. The plan to use Citgo as a strategic weapon was turning into a legal nightmare. So what was the result of this financial power play? A complete and total stalemate. The U.S. Treasury had to issue special protective licenses just to stop Citgo from being immediately dismantled by creditors. The whole thing got tangled up in a complex multi-year court battle over who gets paid first. Meanwhile, what happened to the key players? The Maduro regime was definitely hurt, but it wasn't defeated. It found other ways to get cash, selling gold to Iran and oil to China. The Venezuelan opposition, led by Guaidó, technically controlled an asset worth billions, but they couldn't actually sell it or use its profits. Their political movement eventually lost momentum. The U.S. did succeed in denying Maduro a few $billion, but the long-term cost of this maneuver could be massive. The whole world was watching. They saw a sovereign nation's most valuable asset get trapped in the American court system. Countries like Russia and China, and basically any nation with assets in the West, took a hard look and thought, wait a minute, is our money actually safe there? The Citgo seizure was supposed to be a financial neutron bomb, designed to take out the regime while leaving the valuable asset intact for a new government. Instead, it turned the asset into a hostage and sent a chilling message to the rest of the world. Don't keep your crown jewels in a bank that can change the locks on you. The U.S. may have won a battle for a few $1 billion, but it might have seriously damaged its reputation as the safekeeper of the global financial system. What do you think? Was this a brilliant strategic move or a catastrophic miscalculation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more stories like this one. Thanks for watching.